guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the real versus paper squishy challenge. So how this is going to work is I'm going to place this box filled with real squishies made out of foam that we bought at the store, and I'm just going to close my eyes and pick out a random squishy. Say I pick this pineapple. The challenge is to try to recreate it as a paper squishy. Then at the end we're just going to compare them and see how well I replicated it. So like the size, the color, the squishiness, and see how well we can recreate a real squishy into a paper squishy. Before we get started, I just have to say thank you guys so much for 35k. That is just absolutely so crazy. I think by next week's video we'll be at 40k, which is so amazing. And as you can see here, not a lot of people are subscribed that watch my videos, which is totally fine. You don't have to subscribe, but if you do like my videos, it'll be a great way to support me. So yeah, let's just get started in today's video. Okay guys, so I've been mixing here for a while just so the squishies are a little more random. So now I'm gonna close my eyes and try to pick out the squishy I have to recreate. Let's go to the bottom, a little bit to the back. So I think I'm gonna pick this one. 3, 2, 1. We got this unicorn cake. So we have to recreate this as a paper squishy. I don't know if this is gonna be really hard because it has a lot of like 3D parts, and that's a little hard to make with paper. So let's just get started. Okay guys, so I've gathered all of the materials needed to make this super cute unicorn cake. And here I have just the tape, the scissors, the filling for the squishy, and we also have the color scheme. So this is gonna be the gold for the horn, then we have this pink for the mane, and then this orange for the orange eyes, which I don't know why they're orange, but then we have this light pink for the blush, and we're just gonna keep the paper white because the cake itself is white. And then we just have the paper and the clipboard, and we also have the pencils. So we are all set to make the squishy. And if you guys want to try to make this super cute cake with me, I'll be walking you guys through all of the steps that I'll be doing, so you guys can try to make this as well. Alright, so I'm starting off by taking the squishy and tracing the bottom twice on the piece of paper because I want the size of the paper squishy to be as accurate as possible. Then I just folded the paper at the edge to make the side of the cake, and then I'm just drawing the eyes, the hair, and all of the little details. After that is done, I'm taking all of my markers and coloring everything. And of course, we can't forget about laminating it, so I'm just using this clear duct tape. Okay guys, so this is how all of the parts of the cake look. I think this piece is a little too short, so I'm gonna make another one on another piece of paper after I tape this part to the top and the bottom. And then I think the ears are gonna be 2D, and then I'm gonna make the horn 3D. And yeah, so the next step is just to cut everything out and start taping it together. Okay guys, so for the taping part, I'm just putting little pieces of tape right along the side, right here, and then just folding it over and going all the way around the cake. And as you can see, it's a little short, so I'll just be cutting another piece and then just taping it together. Okay guys, so I finished taping the top of the cake, and now we're gonna do the bottom and leaving a little space for the stuffing. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna take the polyfill and just stuff the cake like this, right in here, and just stuff it like that. Okay guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna tape this, tape on the ears, and tape on the little horn, and then we're gonna compare the two squishies.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, I finally finished my paper squishy. Now let's take a look at the real one first. So this is the real one that I was trying to recreate, and here's the paper squishy. It's actually pretty wrinkled because I already squished it a bunch of times, but it's actually not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's obviously not perfect. This is how it squishes, and from the bottom and from the top. And obviously the ears aren't 3D like the real one, but the horn actually is, and it was pretty hard to make it 3D. I actually wanted to make it 2D, but this is how it turned out. I think the eyes could have been more together, and I think the size is pretty good compared to the real one. And then here's the bottom. Oh, here's the bottom, and I think I got all of the details right. It's actually lifting up a little in the back, but I think we did pretty good. I really want to do other squishies and try to like replicate them and see how accurate we can get this, but this is proof that you don't need real squishies like to have fun. You can obviously make paper ones, and they're obviously not perfect, but they're still super fun to play with. This is how mine looks. I think I would rate my paper squishy like a 6 out of 10 because it's obviously not my best work, but I think we did a pretty good job of replicating it. So yeah, this is how they look together. Okay guys, so obviously we have to place our new paper squishy in our collection, and I think the perfect spot would be next to our pizza that we learned how to make 2 weeks ago. So I think we're gonna place it right in the back, right there, and I think it looks super cute next to everything. I noticed that we have one cake, and then we have this strawberry cake, and then we have this chocolate cake, this rainbow cake, and then the strawberry cake. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cakes in our collection, which is super cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed making the unicorn cake right there, and I encourage you guys to try this challenge out because it's actually really fun. If you have any squishies lying around, or maybe go on the internet and look up some squishies that you would like to recreate. I actually got this video idea from my sister because I was asking her like what would be some good video ideas for my channel because I didn't really have any, and then she said maybe you should try to recreate some of our squishies as paper squishies. So I'm like, OMG, that's such a good idea. So then I wrote it down and I finally filmed it, and it was so fun. I actually have a bunch of new ideas for this channel in my journal, so I'm actually gonna try to post one as soon as possible. Also, before I end this video, thank you guys so much for calling me the paper squishy queen. That's just so amazing, and I'm super honored. And secondly, I have a bunch of good ideas. Like, I never have ideas for videos, but I actually came up with like 3 really good ideas, so I'm trying to post them as soon as possible. And I'll be doing more blind bags and tutorials, and when like the holidays and Halloween comes around, I'll be totally redesigning my intro and like my backgrounds so it's more like festive. And yeah, so stay tuned for those videos. And maybe I'll be posting a room tour. That's not really in brand of my channel because I try to keep like consistently my content of crafts and not really like personal stuff. But if you guys really want to see my new room decoration, then I can post a room tour. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.